Hey Church Online, it's Kevin, and it is week 2 of our mini campaign on Class 101, and I want to do a recap on the section 2 of Class 101, highlighting some stories and learnings and address some questions that you may have on Class 101. So if you still don't know what I mean when I say Class 101 or mini campaign, I will leave a link in the comment section below, and I want you to check it out. Basically, about 40 individuals and some groups are going through Class 101 together, and there's a value in doing things together. We are better together. So we would love for you to join our journey in doing Class 101. So yeah, we would love to have you. So I will start by highlighting some stories from a message that I received this morning. It comes from Laura, who watches from Arizona. I'll read it to you. She says this. She actually completed the whole 3 sections of Class 101, and she says this: I completed the class, and I love the class. It's very useful to me as a member of the body of Christ, and thankful that we get to participate and sit in these classes. Thank you so much, Laura, for giving me that testimony, that message about how Class 101 has been useful for you to participate in the body of Christ and contribute to the body of Christ. We are better for it. We are better because you are part of our family. And to all those who are watching this video, we are better because you have joined our church and because you are wanting to join our church. We value you and we appreciate you, so we thank you for joining us. And I also want to highlight something that I learned from week 2 of Class 101. It's what Pastor Rick said when he taught about the circles of commitment and the life development diamond. Circles of commitment and life development diamond. These are 2 models that Saddleback uses to help people grow in spiritual maturity and spiritual growth. Pastor Rick says that one can only grow by making commitments and following through them. I'll say it again. One can only grow by making commitments and following through them. The Bible portrays spiritual growth as a journey, which means that it's a process. It takes time. And Saddleback, thankfully, we have identified important things that we can commit to in order that we can become more like Christ. Those are explained and taught in each classes, Class 101, 201, 301, 401, and they can be committed by committing to the covenants of each classes. So Class 101, at the end of this, you will commit to the membership covenant. In Class 201, you will learn about the biblical principles about spiritual growth and spiritual maturity, and you will commit to the maturity covenant. And we have the covenant on Class 301 and 401. So I want you to remember that growth comes by making commitments and following through them. There is no easy way to growing. As we all know, no pain, no gain, right? So there's no easy way to growth. So, but there is a better way of growing, and it is by growing together, doing it together. And that's why this Class 101 is very exciting commitment for you. You will grow when you have made the commitment to start Class 101 and follow through that journey to finish it and complete it. And obviously, we want you to commit to Class 201 and all the way until Class 401. So I hope this small bit of lesson that one can only grow by making commitments and following through them serve you as a good reminder as you head into next week. Great. So I want to address some questions that I've been getting. I continually get this question, and I'm more than happy to address it again. The question is, do I have to be in a group in order to participate in Class 101? The simple answer is no. Obviously, we want you to belong to a church family. We will learn that in the first section of Class 101. And we want you to belong to a church family and as we worship in the temple courts and in the house-to-house settings. So we want you to belong to a church family, but in order to, you don't need to be in a group right now to take Class 101. In fact, some member encouraged and told me that she is taking Class 101 as she waits to hear from the hosts that she has inquired about. So if you're waiting to get connected to a church family and to the small group, this is a great way to stay connected. Take Class 101 as you wait and as we help you get connected to small groups. The second question is, what do I do after completing Class 101? And that's a great question. I'm glad you asked. Obviously, once again, complete the membership application. That is very important. Completing the membership covenant is very important. So I want you to do that. And after that, start on making another commitment to grow by starting Class 201. Class 201, you will learn about the biblical principles of spiritual growth and maturity. So we want you to start doing that. So that's an answer to the second question. The third question is, it's probably something that I've gotten the most, and it's, when is a church-wide campaign, the 40 days of prayer, going to be, right? And I know that you are asking these questions and you've been waiting for a long time for the 40 days of prayer campaign, and I'm happy to tell you that it is coming in the early October time. I'm happy to tell you that, and I don't want to give any specific dates yet since it may change, but start planning around early October to be the start date of the campaign. With that, what is important is that you start a small group. The only way to access these materials and get these materials is if you belong to a small group. So if you are not a part of a small group and want to try the small group life during this campaign time, we want you to start a small group right now, and comment below on the video, or message me directly, or email me at kevinl@saddleback.com, and I would love to help you through creating your group. So those are the three questions that I wanted to address. Once again, I want to highlight the fact that you can only grow by making commitments. I hope that serves you well as a reminder as you head into the next week. And it's Saturday for me right now. I don't know when you're watching this, but live worship is starting in just a few minutes. So hope to see you there, and I'm glad that you are watching and worshiping with us. Thank you so much.